The legacy of Viking Shieldmaidens, warriors who shattered conventions. Did you know that Viking Shieldmaidens were real warriors who fought alongside men in battle? Some historical accounts suggest that they even held leadership roles and commanded troops. In Viking culture, Shieldmaidens were a fascinating phenomenon, often shrouded in mystery. Their final battles are particularly intriguing, reflecting the complexity of their role in society. There's a lot to unpack when it comes to these female warriors, and I'm excited to dive in. Shieldmaidens faced numerous challenges, from societal expectations to the harsh realities of warfare during the Viking Age. They had to navigate a world dominated by men, where military prowess was often seen as a male domain. This meant they had to work twice as hard to prove themselves, all while dealing with the everyday dangers of battle. Additionally, Shieldmaidens had to contend with the limitations placed on them by their gender. In many cases, they were seen as anomalies, exceptions to the rule. This made it difficult for them to gain widespread acceptance, even within their own communities. Furthermore, the Viking Age was a time of constant warfare and raids. Shieldmaidens had to adapt quickly to new situations, making them highly resourceful and resilient. They developed a range of skills, from hand-to-hand combat to strategic planning, which allowed them to hold their own on the battlefield. Despite these obstacles, many Shieldmaidens managed to thrive, earning respect and admiration from their comrades. They became an integral part of Viking society, contributing to its growth and development. One of the most notable Shieldmaidens in history is the legendary Brynhildr. She was a powerful warrior who fought in several battles, including the famous Battle of Brevellir. According to myth, Brynhildr was so skilled that she could outfight any man, and her bravery was unmatched. Shieldmaidens like Brynhildr underwent rigorous training, which included sword fighting, archery, and hand-to-hand combat. They were taught by experienced warriors, who passed on their knowledge and skills. This training allowed Shieldmaidens to participate in battles, where they could prove themselves as capable fighters. Another famous Shieldmaiden is Hervor, who fought alongside her father in the Battle of Hornor. Hervor's story is especially fascinating, as she was one of the few Shieldmaidens who were explicitly mentioned in the Viking sagas. Let's take a moment to imagine what it would be like to be a Shieldmaiden in the heat of battle. The sound of clashing steel, the scent of sweat and smoke, the cries of the wounded. It's a chaotic, intense experience. Our Shieldmaiden, let's call her Gudrun, charges into the fray, her shield emblazoned with the symbol of her family. She's a force to be reckoned with, taking down enemy warriors left and right. As the battle rages on, Gudrun finds herself face to face with the enemy commander. He's a giant of a man, wielding a massive axe. The two engage in a fierce duel, their movements lightning fast. In the end, it's Gudrun who emerges victorious, the commander lying at her feet. Shieldmaidens like Gudrun left an indelible mark on Viking history. They shattered conventions, pushing the boundaries of what was possible for women in a male-dominated society. Their stories are a testament to the power and resilience of women, even in the face of overwhelming odds. In conclusion, the legacy of Shieldmaidens is one of courage, determination, and strength. These female warriors challenged the status quo, carving out a space for themselves in a world that often sought to marginalize them. If you're as fascinated by Shieldmaidens as I am, be sure to share your favorite stories about these incredible women in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about Viking history, check out our video on the top 5 Viking battles. It's a real game changer.